In the history of the game in America, no single program has spurred the growth of the sport of handball like the National Sports Festival, eventually called the Olympic Sports Festival, which ran between 1978 and 1995, annually dividing the country into 4 regional teams of 15 men and 15 women, competing for medals amid the lights, attention, and rigor of a national tournament. In 2025, that same spirit and strategy is behind the Handball Futures Festival, scheduled for late June in Colorado Springs, with 4 regional women's teams leading things off in its initial year. You're watching the West Regional Tryout, held recently at Ray Gerke Court at Centerville Middle School in Fremont, California, the only true handball court in America. The lure of the festival, as always, worked its magic.
So I am from Hedemora in Sweden. So I grew up playing handball. I think I started maybe 4th or 5th grade, and I have played ever since. And then I took it up once I moved to the US. So I've been here for 10 years, and I've been with Cal Heat here for 10 years.
I was born and raised in Brazil, and I fell in love with handball when I was in middle school. I played through high school, and then even after that I had fun with some teams, local teams for handball on my state. And just now, a little bit back in November, I heard about the games being played again. It's like, oh, let's find a league. So I am local in Salt Lake City playing with the massive team.
So I have family here in Fremont, in California, so it was easy for me to come here. So I decided to come here, work for a year, and my aunt told me that they have a team in Fremont. I decided to join, and that's it.
I'm from Riverbank, California. I'm going to school in Reno, Nevada, UNR, and I played softball, soccer, and cross country all throughout high school, middle school, and then I saw handball, and it looked like a game that was really accessible, and so I started playing alone at the UNR gym. And so I came here so that I could sort of play on a team or play with people, because playing against the wall gets really boring.
I was looking for a new sport to commit myself to, and I had a friend from Sweden who's like, oh, a really hot sport in Sweden is handball. So I checked it out. It's like water polo on land, so that's why I got into it. And the first time I played was like an intro development camp in January, held by the USA team. And that was really fun. So I was just looking for more events like this.
Meg Sanders, an '88 handball Olympian, is one of the guiding forces behind the Handball Futures Festival, which just concluded tryouts for regional teams in the East, South, and Midwest as well. Having played in the Olympic sports festivals of the past, she knows the value of its competition and its camaraderie.
And what we hope to do is recruit, identify young women, and have this festival where national team players and new players can learn the sport, grow the sport, and also give them opportunities beyond the Handball Futures Festival.
Martin Bolello, perhaps the most influential youth handball developer in this country, is the coach of the West Regional team and is meeting his players at this tryout for the first time.
I think they were able to get a feel, especially the new people, to get a feel of how handball is being played. We didn't go into many details, we didn't play a full contact game, but we were able to play a full game with some movements, some passing of the ball and attacking, and actually making some specific movements and footwork for each position. So I think overall it was good. We identified some good talents there with potential, and we're going to try to keep working with them for the future.
The teams are being finalized and practices have been scheduled. Final details for the competition are set, but corporate support is needed to make the Handball Futures Festival everything it can be. The fastest growing sport in the world will be on display in LA in 2028, and the creation of representative USA teams begins right here, right now. Be part of the future of handball in the USA. Contact us now.
It's exciting. You can learn this sport very easily. The hard thing is it's hard to master, but you can learn it very easy. You can play at any level, club level, but if you're good enough and any sort of athlete, you could rise up through the ranks and be an elite athlete. And not necessarily everybody thinks you got to go to the Olympics, but sometimes just travel the world and see countries that you never think you'd see before. And that's, it keeps you from not working for a few years.